Yes, I'm doing the Bad Batch episode 7 and 8 together and also super late because I super suck. Sorry.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
First, I absolutely love Wrecker and Omega bonding. I mean, Wrecker is basically a little kid trapped in an adult's body. Even though he is very smart, I'm not saying he's stupid in any way. Obviously, he knows what he's doing when it comes to weapons, and I loved her getting a lesson on how to disarm bombs, which of course made it so much sadder when his inhibitor chip started working because of all the blows to his head, which, by the way, I know we all saw coming, but I get some credit for thinking that without seeing it somewhere else, okay? Just give that to me. But it was really sad seeing him go crazy and try to kill Omega, but Omega's just so understanding. She's really not an annoying kid character that we usually get. I actually really like her. I like seeing her. I like her interactions and the fact that she's just like, hey, shit happens. Yeah, he tried to kill me. I just want to throw it out there that I feel like all the Bad Batch members deserve the beatdown they got from Wrecker. That poor man, you know he's terrified of heights, and you guys keep putting him in that situation where it triggers his phobia, bullies. I feel like we also knew that we were eventually going to see Rex in the Bad Batch, though honestly I don't understand Hunter turning him down. I feel like if he went with Rex and to what I'm assuming is the beginning of the rebel terrorists, that he'd have more resources for protecting Omega. It just all around seems like a better situation. They wouldn't have to be bounty hunters anymore. They wouldn't owe anything to Sid anymore. They would be able to have a purpose in fighting for something, but I guess that's just not where they wanted to go with this. They wanted to have a similar story, I think, from the interviews that kind of parallel Ahsoka leaving the Jedi Temple. Speaking of other things we were sure were coming, the Kamonians being the ones that hired the bounty hunters to get Omega back. That was predicted so long ago. I'm really not looking forward to what I think is going to happen, where they end up taking control of the inhibitor chips, altering them just a little bit and turning the clones on the regular human stormtroopers and just seeing the massacre of the clones. I think it's going to happen and it's going to be really fucked up. Now, what they need Omega for, I'm assuming it was them talking about the pure DNA, because it breaks down after a while, and her DNA was specially made, and most likely a lot purer and better for what they want to do going forward. It was cool to see Braca again. I feel like that planet has gotten so much attention in the past couple of years, and I never get tired of seeing it. I don't like any levels where you perhaps have to climb shit that I can't get past. Does it seem a little bit funny that the Bad Batch were willing to just trust Rex? Like, yeah, we'll show up on this planet. I know all the other clones kind of went crazy, but you know, I trust you. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna let you do this really messed up experiment on me and take the chip out. I get the whole brothers thing, and they already met a clone that turned away from it, but still. I don't know. Crosshair, I salute you for staying loyal to the Empire. I mean, you're a beautiful, loyal man. Sad to see that his Bad Batch brothers still believe that they can save him, although he doesn't need to be saved. He's doing perfectly great. He's been getting amazing promotions within the Empire, but sort of messed up how bad they ended up injuring Crosshair. Though, of course, he was going to kill them, so turnabout is fair play. I have to imagine after he was so horribly maimed during this episode that it's going to bring about more anger towards the Bad Batch, and which, of course, isn't helped by the inhibitor chip, and he's going to go after them with more of a vengeance. I want to ask, how did they not know Crosshair would know they were monitoring the comms for their troop movement and they were falling into a trap? Okay, I'm a stupid person and I saw that coming before it was revealed. So I don't understand how these elite special troopers didn't think, oh man, yeah, one of our brothers know our techniques and they're likely saying that for a reason. It does kind of piss me off that they never seem to get a win, even though obviously they are traitors. Like, they were gonna get the weapons, everything was fine, and then they just end up losing it. It's a bit frustrating. I understand that's just how you keep drama going and the story going, but it would be nice if they had, like, you know, actual wins every once in a while. And I just think it's absolutely disgusting how they had Wrecker lose his favorite new toy. Also, I just want to highlight really quick, I love seeing the Dianoga. I love Star Wars creatures just going after sentient beings and just wrecking their day. I feel like it could have been a lot scarier and the fight could have gone on a lot more, but what we got of it was satisfying to me. I mean, maybe if the Bad Batch got a little bit more brutalized, it would have been a lot cooler, and maybe if they wouldn't have, hurt that poor innocent creature. But overall, if they can keep doing these monster creatures attacking each episode or every other episode, I really wanted to see that. I wanted to see the Bad Batch going up against Star Wars creatures, whether it's on bounty hunting missions or just their own personal missions, and how they escape it. Because I'm a chicken shit and I actually enjoy being scared. Always a pleasure to see Cad Bane, though my god, I hate the toothpick and mouth thing that we see with him and also with Crosshair. I just think choking hazard. I understand they're adults, but when you're doing action and stuff, like, come on. Be safe. He was his usual BAM self, and I was happy to see him easily take out Hunter and take Omega. Now I'm wondering if the Bad Batch is going to intercept him and get him before he gets back to the planet, or if this is going to be something where they're going to have to break into the facility that's just crawling with Imperials to try to get her back. Because seeing them just crawling around that facility could be a lot of fun. And I really doubt Crosshair would think, oh yeah, they'd come back to this planet. No, he wouldn't think that, so that would actually be a really good move. So yeah, I really liked episode 7 and 8. I'm sure we're going to see Rex again at some point. We're halfway through season 1. I enjoyed the forward progression. It was really nice to see certain characters we're already familiar with, but also continuing on with the Bad Batch and not deviating from the focus on them. Super happy to see the Imperials again, because I felt like that was very much so missing. Where I think this season is going, and I could be completely wrong, this is just a guess, a prediction, whatnot, I think that Crosshair is going to be able to overcome his inhibitor chip. He's going to sacrifice himself for his brothers, and as he's dying, I guess, be redeemed in a way. It seems like the most cliche way they can end this season, and I think that's what they're gonna do. As long as they don't kill Tech, I'm okay. But let me know what you thought about episode 7 and 8. Like, subscribe, and I swear I will get out the episode 9 review a lot sooner. I'm really sorry. I'm trying not to be a lazy bum about this.